I am really thrilled to be here as your new borough president. I've worked with many of you over the years. Madam Chair, if there's time and if it's appropriate to take questions, I'm happy to, but also if it doesn't fit on the agenda, don't worry, I'll be back.
Thank you. It looks like we have three quick questions. So,
sure.
Robin,
happy to.
Hi, Mark. We met briefly in 2013 when you were running for city council through the League of Independent Theater.
Yes, wonderful.
On that theme, I'm the arts chair for CB2, and as you know, the last 2 years has been terrible for live events, theater, and other live events from Broadway all the way on down. Your predecessor was very pro-arts and culture, and I'm wondering if you could briefly, broadly, quickly, just, or even direct us to where on your website where you can find the information, any plans that you have to support live culture, and what I know your office has only a certain amount of powers, but anything you might be able to just point out that you're looking towards to help.
Well, thank you, Robin. It's great to see you again. I love the League of Independent Theater. I love off Broadway. Some of my most memorable experiences as a New Yorker have been inspiration at shows in independent theater and other arts venues. I don't think there's any comeback for Manhattan without the return of the arts. First, because we need it for our spirits, but also because it's a major driver of our economy, including independent theater, by the way, which has a multiplier effect because it draws in visitors who then have dinner and they purchase from local retail and stay in a hotel, et cetera. So this is also a source of good jobs. So we need to bring back arts, and it's going to require some work. Government has to be active. On the COVID front, I'm concerned about older theaters and older buildings, which is many of them, that they need to be made safe for COVID and need ventilation upgrades. I would support the city providing capital for that, especially nonprofit venues, so that they can make back of the house, for example, safer for whatever airborne illness we have to worry about going forward, and there will be others. We need to pump in resources into the arts. I have called for a dramatic increase in the budget of the city's Department of Cultural Affairs, which is now well under 0.5%. I think it needs to be comparable to other global cultural capitals. It should be 1% of the budget, and that gives the opportunity to invest in independent arts, in smaller venues, in the kinds of arts institutions that are not getting their fair share of funding today. I truly believe in this. There's a crisis in space for independent theater and other arts venues, both for performance and rehearsal, and also residence for artists. This is something I want to work on and want to work with Lit on, and you as well, Robin. So I spoke about this extensively in the campaign. We put out a number of policy papers. I'm not sure if we have it yet up on the government website, but we will. I think the best thing would be for you to connect with Chris Carroll, who's my policy director and comes out of the arts world. He used to be political director for 802, if that means anything to you. Andrew Chang, who's on and on the chat from my office, could make that introduction. Andrew, if you either wanted to put Chris's email into the chat or otherwise connect Robin to Chris, that would be great.